Hey, welcome back to Z's Toy Barn. Today we're gonna do a little bit of small block Chevy stuff. Here we go.
All right, what we got here is the a bright yellow small block Chevy, 4-bolt main. Came out of a 72 G30 van. Had like a whopping 8.5 on the compression or something stupid like that. It is going in that yellow car. Yes, it's kind of counterintuitive to do the engine before the car is done, but we're going to get it on a engine stand and run it. So what we're going to do today is pop these out, and I've got some Scorpion 1.6s here. We've got some swap meet cheapos in this thing, and I believe there's one right back here that's a 1.5 and everything else is a 1.6. It was in the box. I don't know. Don't ask. And maybe we're going to paint this crap because it's rusty as crap. But we're going to get to it. So this little thing, like I said, it's a 4-bolt main. We swapped the setup 461 double hump heads, or fuelie heads. There is a difference, so I'm told. I believe these are 64cc chambers. They got 202 intakes and 160 exhaust valves. They have not been ported yet. This is a process that we're going to run it, see what it does, come back, tear it down, maybe port it, put some better valves in it. It does have a cam in it. It's cheapo. I think it's $292 and a 2. I'm gonna have to look that up. I sound like an idiot right now. I don't remember. Hold on, I'll look it up. It is. It's $292, $288. It's not huge. It's not small. It's full roller. We got roller rockers. Again, cheapos. Because I'm cheap. Get this other side off over here, and then we'll give you a little look. We'll see what's up. See what we got in here. A little more on this. We got a Edelbrock Performer RPM dual plane. Yes, I know it's not the best thing for drag racing, but we want that bottom end. We do have a 1-inch spacer sitting over there, yonder, that we're gonna we gotta mill a little bit of it out so it matches. We really don't want any restriction. We want as much as we can get. With the heads and the gaskets, we should be somewhere right around 10-to-1. If I did my math right, which it's hard to determine. Oh, Yahtzee. Just dropping crap everywhere. Oh, man. Where'd it go? We'll have to find that. There it is. We're definitely going to have to paint these rusty pieces of crap. All right, so let's take a look here. So we got, roller rockers already sitting in here nicely seated. We got some comp cam beehive springs. I think they're 400 pound. So this side, like all symmetric, right? Nice. And then we come over here. Oh, God. So this is the 1.5. These are all 1.6s. Don't ask, okay? It was a lapse in judgment. I was just gonna get another 1.6. Again, they were free. Kind of, I swapped some parts for it. And I wasn't told about this 1.5 being in there, but here it is. So we're gonna go ahead, pull these out. Basically gonna do one by one here. And put them in a box, put on the good Scorpions. Go ahead and set that in, make sure we're within our ball, just gently. Nothing crazy. What is this? 3/16, 4.5 now. Hey, that would be why. 5/32. What's that? 3/16. Helps if you grab the right one. Too much stuff laying around. Oh yeah, anybody wondering about the Corvette? I don't know if you are or aren't, but it's done. It's gone. And as you can see, there's a Harley and a side-by-side sitting there now. We'll get to that. Sometime this week. Do a radio in that. I don't think I want to bore you with putting a stereo in. Everybody's seen that. If you look at our Instagram page, you'll see what I did to the bedsides because somebody decided to smack a tree. It was me. I backed straight into one. It was bad. Marketplace for the win, though. Got a decent set of these off Marketplace. We're probably gonna end up pulling this intake manifold off because, well, it still has the exhaust crossover in it, which I don't really need it heating up my carburetor for drag racing. So that's gonna go. We're very much on a budget here. Everything's budgeted. A lot of my stuff I've acquired through doing odd jobs or swapping parts and everything like that. I did pay good money for the block and a transmission. $600, believe it or not. A couple, two years ago or so. Which, I mean, for a Turbo 400 and a small block Chevy, how can you go wrong? They said $600. I said, take my money. And just basically threw it at them because, now granted, it was a friend of mine. And then he was later upset that he sold it so dang cheap. I'm a firm believer that these heads that I got from the swap meet lived a very, very rough life. It was like the head gasket went or something. They were just full of gunk. I had to clean them up. Relap the valves. They do not have hardened valve seats in it, so we're going to have to run a lead additive or whatever it is, so the valves just don't cave the freaking head in. I think it's a lead additive. I'm not 100%. Yeah. We're going to rotate the engine over to do the lash, don't worry. Don't worry. If you were worried, I don't know if you were or weren't, but we're also going to put a little bit of WD down there. This engine's dry. It's been dry. Well, put WD on it when I assembled it, but it's been sitting here a minute. Why don't I get a frickin' 960? So I'll get that might do a little bit more better. The audio should be a little bit better. We did get some of those microphone adapter things. We're going to get all these on and pull the intake manifold off. I'll show you what I'm talking about. With the editing of Moody Magic, the next time you see this, they'll all be on. Stay tuned. And just like that, a little bit of Movie magic. We got them on. We're gonna run the lash as soon as we get this off, and I'll show you what I mean about the silicone to China wall. Yeah, this ought to be fun. It's raining outside. That's always great. I don't remember putting silicone on the, well, yeah, it's on the China wall. Maybe it's on the gasket, or the, yeah, a little bit, right there. So what I'm talking about, just in case you don't know, there's these stupid little gaskets right here. They kind of block. Oh, nice. Is that gonna? Sure is. All right, so that restricts your exhaust flow. Well, we don't want any exhaust flow through here. So what we're gonna do is get some steel putty, cram it full, linish it back a little bit. This gasket it didn't seal. It wasn't good. We're gonna have to clean that up. Probably get a new one of these. People don't like them. I don't mind them. It's debatable whether this is... We'll probably get a new gasket set instead of just being cheap. Probably be the right thing to do. But will we do the right thing? So we're gonna clog them bad boys up. And for anybody wondering why we're doing all this again, I had to move. So I put the engine together so I could move so I didn't get a bunch of crap in it. And if anybody's questioning the yellow and black theme, I watched this guy called Uncle Tony, and he said about painting the engine bay a bright color so you can see if you have an oil leak or something like that. So why not paint the engine a bright color so you can see if you have an oil leak? Because small block Chevy. It's gonna happen. We're gonna start to tighten these down slowly until they all touch. Sorry. Till we have 0 lash. Now, there's about 1,000,000 ways to skin a cat. You can do this however you want to do it. You want to say I'm wrong? I'm wrong. It is what it is. Make sure. All right. Now, this is essentially the same thing as rotating the engine, bringing each cylinder up to TDC, and then doing your lash. Or you could do this circle track style and very quickly and just rotate the engine over. That would have never sealed. Sorry, the gasket here and just crap. Just quick, easy. You don't want to back it off a little bit too much. Starting to push your valve spring down. I don't want that. I want just a little bit of play. And we're gonna rotate the engine. Before we rotate the engine, we're gonna take a little bit of PV Blaster down in our cylinders here. That way, we're not scratching the crap out of our walls. Give a little bit of lubrication. Such a nice backdrop. That's getting worked on here soon too. You're gonna end up spinning the engine over a couple times. It is what it is. You could do it pulling each cylinder up to TDC, setting each one of them. It's not like it's a flat tappet cam. It's a hydraulic cam with some crappy hydraulic lifters that are probably gonna fail and clatter. All right, here we go. All right. There we go. The nice part about having the intake off is you can see where you're at on your cam. These ones might be a little tight. Yeah, they're all right. And if you look, you can see daylight. So that intake valve is coming up, pushing it down. We've got no daylight in that one, so we know it's closed. And we're starting to get daylight down in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. See the daylight? That one's also starting to come up. So we should have no daylights because those should be level. That's an exhaust valve. That intake is on its way up. Oh, there's the daylight. See? Yeah, we've got no daylight. And that one's about as level as it's going to get with the duration, the cam's lobe separation angle that we've got going on here. So we're going to rotate it one more time. Maybe put our finger on the #1 cylinder because we want it up for the compression stroke. So that's kind of what we're going to do here. Let's try to do this by yourself. kind of does suck. Okay, so 5/8 ratchet wrench. There we go. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Oh, so we're on our compression. Are we the whole way up? Yep, let's see the top of the piston. Let's see if we can't find overlap. Oh. All right, we're at TDC, which right now, where our crank's at, looks about right. Question is, we compression, we exhaust, don't know. Nope, we're on intake, as I was. Intake valve's opening. Back around we go. Well, that don't look like it's opening anymore. Coil barn? No. You should be dropping down. Right there's our overlap. All right. There you have it. We've got our 1/6 rockers in. I don't have the parts right now to smuts up the intake manifold, unfortunately. We do have another set of headers. These ones are way too small. They're just not gonna breathe enough. The other ones are kind of crusty, but they're free from a friend of mine. We'll clean them up. We actually have a giant list of things that we need. So the list consists of, for this car, 4-link body work, finish the engine. Again, we're gonna finish it so we can put it on a stand here at Run, make sure nothing goes, you know, bang. Transmission, we have it. Clutch, flywheel, we need all that. Interior, the radiator, brakes, doesn't have any front brakes, they're just seized. It's got a 10 bolt, it's probably gonna grenade, so we're gonna do a 9-inch if I can find one cheap. Need to get some Kirkies. We're gonna French the bumpers, which that goes with body work. We'll see how well that works. All new fuel lines, wiring, plugs, plug wires. We need to put some more oil in it. Floor pan, looks like it's got a patch in it. Window regulators, we got those. Rear firewall, we'll build that. Front suspension, oh, we're gonna have to find that on the cheap. Roll cage, power steering, harness, distributor, and maybe some nitrous. That's probably not gonna all get done this year. We're probably just gonna get it to run and drive. Take it down the strip the best we can. But for now, we've got, you know, them in. We're gonna go ahead and set these bad boys. Just a little short one for you, nothing too crazy, but we appreciate you watching. Maybe like, subscribe. We got other social medias. Apparently we have a Facebook. We have an Instagram. I try to post things on there as much as I can. You'll probably see this bad boy on there, and the Corvette's on there. It's done. It's done until they want an exhaust or something put on it. Until my friend wants a little more stuff done to it, but it's done, and it's actually in the house garage. That's why the buggy's over here. But hey, we appreciate it. And remember, keep it to the floorboards, and we'll catch you on the flip side.